And we are live. Welcome to this final episode of this 7 days program. And we're on day 7, the secret ingredient to what we've been discussing so far. Before we begin, let's take a look at these short videos.
Do you run a business or you have an aspiration to become an entrepreneur full-time? This 7-day program on becoming a full-time entrepreneur is just for you. In this 7-day program, Akeem and Adebisi will begin the journey with you, help you clarify where you are at in relation to your goal and the best straight path to becoming the entrepreneur you dream of. In order to partake in this program, fill the form below. We'll add you to a special community on Telegram where the lessons will be delivered daily. 50 minutes every day for the next 7 days can change your life. But you need to take action, and take action now. Click the link, fill the form, and expect to be added.
That was the advert that got you all in. And I want to ask if the program so far has delivered on that promise, which is to help you clarify where you are at on your entrepreneurship journey and to help you find the straight path, the shortest straight path to your goal. I want you to roll in a comment, tell me about your name, tell me your experience so far in the comment section. Over here, you can see me. Also, in the chat section below, just below, you see live chat. You can type something on the live chat and I see and I respond to you. We have a discussion and we have a very smooth evening. So, without further ado, let's jump into the next video I want us to watch.
Hi.
Welcome you all and
welcome to Common Sense Philosophy. This is the channel where you learn unique wisdoms, tips, tricks, inspiration, and motivation for your all-round development to help you achieve success. Grab a seat and let's enjoy today's episode.
Okay, thank you so much. That's just to tell you a little about what Common Sense Philosophy is. If you're new here, I'm your host Akeem, Adebisi, and I've been your host on Common Sense Philosophy. And my aim, one thing that really drives me in the morning every day is to help that man, that woman, that person, just like myself some years back, that is looking for the next edge to become more, that is looking for the next information, the next tool, the next strategy, the next mindset, the next tool set to become the winner he was born to be. And that is why my mantra has always been, there are no obstacles to your greatness, but the obstacles you set yourself. Without further ado, as we wait for more participants to come in, let's go into the video for today, which is titled, Don't Let Me Let the Cat Out of the Bag. Let's go.
Stop playing small. Let your light shine. Many times in our life, in different areas of our life, we begin to play small in one area or the other. You buy a car that you can buy a bigger one, but because of what people will say, like, oh, he's rich, he has a lot of money, let me go and...
Good. You see, this part talking about playing small is not just limited to buying a car. It's not just limited to building a house. It's not just limited to a lot of other things that come to your mind. It also talks about your business, your entrepreneurship journey. Many times in our entrepreneurship career, we start a business. A business we can afford to start a bigger one. But we don't grow big. You don't grow big. You just want to, just do a business for the sake of doing business. Instead of you to take the bull by the horn and grow big, you're not doing that. Instead, you doing it like, okay, we are just doing it. No, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to make much impact in people's life. If you really want to be an entrepreneur, you have to dive in full time. This is where the money is. Not just in getting enough to, pay your bills, not just getting enough to buy good stuffs. Look at the likes of Amazon. Look at the likes of Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and co. If they never dove into the program full time, saying that this is what I want to do, this is what I was born to do, I want to be an entrepreneur, and gave it all their best. No, they won't be achieving such extraordinary successes they have today. So, how has your entrepreneurship journey been? And are you really ready to give it your best? Are you really ready to go in full time? Let's keep on.
You decide to eat to their complaint and you buy a smaller car. What of you that you have a lot of talents and abilities, but you decide not to run just because you are afraid of falling down, you're afraid of making a loud noise in front of your colleagues?
You know, I see this a lot in people's life. You are blessed with a lot of talents and abilities. You can speak, you can sing, you can do this, you can do that. Or you don't, all because you don't want to make a mistake and people make jest of you. Guess what, bro? None of the masters that you see today was born that way. It makes me remember of a story I was once told, and the person was passing through a town and he stopped by and asked, what a great town. Are there great people born in this town? And the person to whom he was asking answered, no, no great man is ever born in this town. No great man was born in this town. Only babies. That's telling you that anybody you see today that is great in this entrepreneurship journey or in any area of his life, he wasn't born great. He was born as a baby, dumb, naked, and stupid like everyone else was. But he had to become the great man he became. Let's move on.
Stop playing small. Let your light shine. Why do people play small?
So, why have you been playing small? Why have you been playing small? Why have I been playing small in our businesses, in our life, and in various aspects of our endeavors? Why have you been playing small?
Self-doubt, self-disbelief, fear of criticism, fear of ruining their story, fear of...
This is something that affects a lot of us than we truly take credit for. That fear of ruining their story. A lot of people, like myself included, when we were small, when we were at secondary school, they will tell you like, you're very talented, you'll be a great man, you be this, you be that. Or you're afraid like, if I do this and I don't get it right, if I do this and it's not that good, it's not that brilliant, people will look at me and like, I can't do that kind of thing. So sometimes why people are not really giving it that or giving it that best is because they don't want to ruin their story. What has been your own cause of playing small? For me, a lot of times, for me, over the past, it's been the fear of evil eyes and jealousy. Which is it? I used to feel like, well, if I have a lot of money now, people will come to the Osho and Ajes of our family will come to me and be like, this guy is making it happen now. Yeah, we're gonna get him. Am I just gonna leave myself that way? No. Everybody that is making a difference today had to overcome his or her own fear too. What is preventing you from playing big? What is preventing you from going full time? Let's move on.
Evil eyes and jealousy, fear of the unknown. Know that these are only temporary. And if there is anybody around you doing whatever you want to do or whatever you are thinking of doing in a big way and succeeding, they had to overcome their own fears and their own reason for playing small. You can play big. You must play big. Stop playing small. Let your light shine. So how do we begin to play tomorrow?
So I want you to answer me in the chat below. Those of you that are online, how do we begin to play big? How do we begin to play big? With this little information you've received today, with the 7-day program, where do I go from here? If I had a time machine, what will no longer fit? Decision moving forward. How do you begin to play big? Answer me in the comments below.
First, you must know that criticism is part of the process. Criticism is like a test of your character, a test of what you would say, a test of what you say you want to do. Without the criticism, you should even ask yourself, am I on the right track? Is this what I'm supposed to do? So, expect criticism, expect this.
That's it. This especially is also one of the things that prevent people from playing big because they don't want to be made jest of, and they feel like, oh no, I can't do that. Who will make jest of me? It should even be that if nobody is making jest of you, nobody is talking about what you're doing, nobody is talking about your business and co. Come, forget it. Maybe you're on the wrong track. Maybe you are doing something you're not meant to do. This world, there are big people, there are small people. The small people will always behave small and always try to pull down the people at the top. Look at the government of Nigeria, for example. Yesterday, when the administration wasn't this, there were opposition talking bad about the government. Now, Uncle, is there still opposition when the opposition has become the ruling party? Of course, still there are still oppositions, and even tomorrow, even if the two parties merge together, there will still be opposition. That's the nature of life. There will always be criticism. Criticism is like a test of what you do, a test of your conviction. You must expect that. You must expect that, and you must be willing to weather the storm, irrespective of what critics throw at you.
Small minds to criticize you and say and make jest of you and say whatever they want. But don't let their criticism stop you. Act anyways. How do we begin to play big? How do we learn to begin to play big? Become the best version of yourself. The current version of yourself that you're currently out there are problems that are like level 10 of you because you're at level 5. The problem seems so big and insurmountable. When you upgrade yourself from level 5 to level 10, that problem that is at level 10 then becomes a smaller problem now because you're a better version of yourself.
That is it. That is it. You see, a lot of problems that we face today, it's because we are at a low level in our personal development. When we upgrade ourselves and we become more in our personal development, in our thinking, in our thoughts, in our skill sets and co, those big problems of today become smaller problems. And that is the whole reason for attending entrepreneurship courses. That's the whole reason for attending personal development. That is the whole reason for watching Common Sense Philosophy and being amidst mastermind that will help you become the better version of you. So ever since and up till now, how have you been coping? How have you been doing personal development to help you on your journey of entrepreneurship and in your general life? Let me know in the comments. Like that.
In every area of your life, need to upgrade yourself, upgrade your skills. That is what we are here for at Common Sense Philosophy, to help you become the best version of yourself, to help you achieve your dream, to help you. Another way by which you can begin to play big and stop playing small and letting your light shine is by celebrating your small wins.
That is it. You have to celebrate your small wins. Nowadays, like one of the videos I asked you to watch earlier on in the week was a video on you are enough, which I'll leave a link in the description below. You are enough. Stop the needless comparison. No need to compare yourself with someone that started 10, 20 years before you. Such a person has learned how many years of experience so far? 10, 20 years. Do you want to compare such with someone you're just starting? And if you're constantly comparing yourself with someone that has not done nothing, I'm sorry. You have the wrong yardstick. You are using the wrong yardstick to measure your progress. You are enough. The small wins that you've accumulated, yes, you've started. Celebrate it. Be glad. Be happy that you're progressing. Where do I go from here? The whole concept is about finding where exactly you are at on your journey. Knowing where you want to be and finding that next step. Where do I go from here? The next step to go towards where you want to go.
What are the small wins you have had over the years? Maybe you're a musician. Have you sang to someone before and the person likes it? Celebrate that small win. You've started, you're on a journey. Maybe you go to studio every day. Celebrate that small win. It's part of it. Encourage yourself on this journey. Encourage yourself to do the big things. Encourage yourself by appreciating and celebrating the small wins. And most importantly, in order for you to begin to play big, know that you are enough. You are enough. Stop the needless comparison.
That is it. That's the point I'm reiterating now. You are enough. You are enough. Stop the needless comparison. You don't have to. You don't need to. Stop the needless comparison. You don't need to. Let's go on.
I've made a special video for that. You are enough. Stop the needless comparison. I leave a link to that in the description below. Know that you are enough. You have started and you're on your way to becoming. Success is about becoming, not the instant action or the instant result you have right now. Whatever that thing is in your business, in your personal life, in your relationship that you're currently playing small at, decide today that it's enough. Let your light shine. Whether you play small or you play big, you're going to have haters. People are going to make jest of you. People are going to say you're not enough, this and that. Why not do it anyway and have the results? Have yourself to time for it.
That's it. This is one of the most important parts of the video, which is talking about the pain of regrets and the fear of not trying. A lot of people, when you ask them, myself included, a lot of in different areas of my life, in different areas of your own life too, when they ask you, why are you playing small in this area? Why are you doing this? Why have you not done this? And you're like, well, I'm afraid this, what if it doesn't work out? What if this, the money, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, this and that, I want you to remember something. 5 years to this time. 5 years to this time, all those excuses will no longer matter. If it was money if it was money, then if it was money, now if it is money, the money will no longer matter because inflation would have made the money look irrelevant. If it was any other excuse, whatever it is, it will no longer matter. But the pain of regret, how I wish I had done this, will linger on. You are enough. I am enough. I'm an overcomer. I overcome things. And I have to start playing big. What about you?
Instead of being paralyzed from the fear of criticism, remember the pain of regret is far greater than the fear of criticism. I'm Akeem, Adebisi. Until next time on Common Sense Philosophy, stop playing small. Let your light shine. Bye for now. Thank you for.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Before I let you see the remaining part of the video, of course, you see that towards the end of the video. I hope you've been getting tremendous benefit from this live stream. It's all really about me and you, not. It's about this collective journey. How do you become as successful as you want to be? I do not claim to have everything I want right now. No, I'm on my journey as well. But this is to encourage you to take your journey and to cheer you on and on as I go on my journey too. So, let me know in the chat box, what have you been gaining? Has this been really worth your time in any way, shape, and form? Yes, no. Okay. For this video we're currently watching together will be on my page, Common Sense Philosophy, and I'll also drop a link to it in the description below. Yep.
For watching. Thank you for staying to the end. I've been your host, Akeem Adebisi, and it's been Common Sense Philosophy. At Common Sense Philosophy, we believe no obstacles, no limits to your greatness, or the obstacles you set for yourself.
That's it. Even if you take nothing else, that is very important. There are no obstacles to your greatness, but the obstacles you set for yourself. In our town, in my town, in your town, no one is born great. Everybody is born as a baby. We become whatever we become. We become great. We become not. We become whatever we become. So when you begin to set limits in your mind and someone comes to you and say, I love the way you've been acting. I love the way you've been conducting yourself. You should be our next president. And you'd be like, no, not me. Kishe me, not me. Then you are setting obstacles, you're setting barriers to your own success. And I'm sorry, it's not you. There are no obstacles to your greatness, but the obstacles you set for yourself. Let's go on.
We as Common Sense Philosophy are to help you remove those obstacles so that you can be the best you were born to be. Until next time, until next Wednesday, bye-bye. It's been
Thank you so much.
Adebisi, Common Sense Philosophy. Don't forget to subscribe. What are you waiting for? Subscribe now.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. What would you like to hear more of? What would you like to hear more of? If you have a specific, tailored situation that you like us to discuss, drop me a mail. Drop me a comment. My mail is Mr. Akeem Adebisi@gmail.com. Drop me a mail and let's discuss. If you need a consultancy session, my fee is not that exorbitant. It's something you can easily afford. So, way forward. Way forward.
Stop playing small. Let your light shine.
Way forward. Just a moment. Way forward. So you see, the only currency we have, and we will ever have, is time. The only currency we have, and we will ever have, is time. Whether you work for someone or you work for yourself, the only currency you will ever have is time. And that time is very important. You have to choose. You have to constantly choose what you spend your time on. And if you really want to be a full-time entrepreneur, one of the secret ingredients is that the only currency you have is time. Some of you are not here because you have to watch ball. Yes, you're choosing something over something. And you constantly have to make that decision. Remember the chapter on decision? You have to constantly make that decision. And whatever the outcome of the decision is, it all lies on you. You bear the consequence. And in some years' time, 5 years, 10 years, it's always the experience, that gratitude of, thank God I did. Or that, come on, why didn't I? The pain of regret. It has always, and it is, and it will always rest on you. Dear friend, if you want to continue with me on this journey of becoming an entrepreneur full-time, shoot me a mail at mrakeem@adebisi@gmail.com. These are the 3 packages you can go for. A package whereby I deliver the audio to you every day. And after every week we discuss on how far so far. Or you can go for the executive package where you have the audio and you have a private mastermind group with other people working towards becoming an entrepreneur, and myself. I can ask questions, you can ask questions, you can solicit help, they can assist you in your business. And if you want to do more, which is where I will even advise you to do, to go for the VIP, where you don't only have access to the audio, you don't only have access to the mastermind, but you also have access to private coaching every month, one month. How much is that worth? Nowadays, if I'm in a rut or I find myself in that condition where I ask myself, where do I go from here? One of the things I do is I don't have to crack my brain till I faint. I call one of my mentors, sir, this is my current predicament. What do I do? This is the problem I'm facing. What do I do? Like Napoleon said, it's best to buy knowledge. Okay, Akeem, this is what you do. Go and do this, go and do this, go and do this. I go there, I do, and it shortens my learning curve. But as always, on Common Sense Philosophy, will give you the tools, the mindset, and the tool sets that you need to be as successful as you want to be. And on that note, if you want this package, shoot me a mail at meetakeem@adebisi@gmail.com. I will be right at your service. And I will end you by leaving you with this.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. I've been your host, Akeem Adebisi, and it's been Common Sense Philosophy. At Common Sense Philosophy, we believe no obstacles, no limits to your greatness, or the obstacles you set for yourself. We at Common Sense Philosophy are to help you remove those obstacles so that you can be the best you were born to be. Until next time, until next Wednesday, bye-bye.